What's up, everyone? Welcome to Fantasy Football Pub Trivia presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined by my co-host and your fellow competitor in tonight's trivia game, Jay. What's up, Jay?
What's up? I hope everybody's ready to lose because I'm going to take this whole thing down. So.
Yeah, right. You suck at trivia. We've seen you on.
Hey, you know what? That's true, but that's okay.
But maybe you've gotten some, you've been flexing your trivia muscles, writing some of our questions for Fantasy Jeopardy. So maybe you got a little bit of an edge up now.
If there's some Betty White questions, I'm good. Other than that, we'll have to see.
Well, you'll have to wait and see. There's no Betty White questions tonight. Guys, this is Fantasy Football Pub Trivia. If you have not joined us for this before, this is a ton of fun, guys. What we're doing is we usually play games on the Fantasy Football Game Show 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, but this is a chance for you guys to play the games instead of us. So we've created a bunch of different trivia questions, most of them NFL or fantasy related, some of them not. Completely random trivia going to be thrown in there as well. You guys get to play at home. There's a leaderboard. We'll keep track of the winners. And if you win, that means you are king of trivia for that round at least.
The king of the world?
Of the world for that round for trivia, at least one round.
Cool.
We got some people in the chat who I know were here last time ready to play. Jay Wall. He's saying Shrek trivia or we riot.
You lost at Shrek trivia, Jay Wall. So why do you want it again?
And we got Mr. Scampers in here saying he's going to take a nap real quick. Be right back. Okay, just make sure you're back in time for trivia, Scampers. JL, welcome in. What's up? JL in the chat. This is a weird feeling.
This is. Normally it's yeah.
And Mr. Scampers saying J to the L. We got Josh in the chat as well. This is all sorts of weird. What's up, Josh? Welcome
what's going on?
And guys,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I see a lot of you in the chat that are not in the game yet. What I need you to do to join this game
They're scared.
is to download the Sporkle Party app. There is a link in the chat for it. So download the Sporkle Party app. Once you do that, you're going to create an account and you're going to use the code scrolling across the bottom of your screen right there, 760843 to join our game. Right now, we've got 5 of you guys in there with me ready to play. I'm going to be hosting. So let's get everyone in there. Oh, I see Albert just jumped in the chat. Our trivia.
There he is. That man, he's always getting the questions right all week long. Like if I put an answer in the chat and I see Albert has the same one, I know I'm good.
Yeah, that's generally how I feel on the show. Like if I say an answer and then I see Albert come in with it, I'm like, okay, my confidence rises about 50%.
Right.
JL in the chat responding to Mr. Scamper saying M to the M effing Scamp City. I think that's the most aggressive way anyone has ever referred to a cat in a loving way. Like people that hate cats go the other way, but like that was with all love and that was aggressive, JL. Trippy Trout, my man, I see you in there in the game. Glad to have you in here. And Craig said, so dinosaur trivia?
Ooh.
There may or may not be a dinosaur question.
There was a lot of dinosaur talk today on the game show. So,
and you know what I like to do? I like to take hot topics and put them into trivia questions. Now I'll have you guys know each pack that we're playing has 13 questions, but only 11 of them get used. So there is a chance that the dinosaur question doesn't come up, but the odds are low. The odds are in your favor that we get one dinosaur question today, Craig. Mr. Scamper's complimenting your avatar, Jay, saying avatar supremacy.
Thank you, Mr. Scampers. I appreciate that. It's not quite, the cat picture like yours on here, but it does live up a little bit to the hype at least.
Come on, JL. Get off your phone and play with us. You don't even have to watch us. You can just play along. Wimp. Or you can switch back and forth. We got Bam in the chat. If I remember correctly, Bam was killing it last week whenever he played. I think Bam won one of the games last week or 2 weeks ago last time. Right? Am I remembering that correctly?
I was not able to watch. I think I was right in the middle of COVID hell. So
COVID. Really? Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, you were getting your ass kicked.
Yeah.
And I know what that's like. I got my ass kicked as well. So no arms there. Bam said, hope Aaron pulls up on the NFL honors red carpet tonight with a full denim suit. You know I love some good denim. Denim. Guys, I see
if you can't beat them, dem.
If you can't beat them, dem them. We've got 7 people in there right now, 6 people playing. We're going to get started in about 3 minutes with that first round, regardless of how many people are in there. As people come in, you can keep on joining. And JL, I love you. You started the aggression with the Mr. Scamper.
Ooh, he pulled out the middle name. Is that your middle name, Anthony?
No, it's not my middle name.
Well, it is now. So
my middle name is Daniel.
Mine is Dennis.
Dennis. We both got the D middle names. We both got the D.
We
My mom
both
wanted
got
to
the D.
name me Daniel.
Be careful. My parents wanted to name me Jesse. And I have an older brother, and he bought a teddy bear that had the name Jason on it, and they changed it because of that. So
they changed their mind. That works. And JL, just to be honest, the reason there was so much aggression is I wanted you to play. I didn't want you just sitting here watching us. It's more fun if you were playing. And Josh said, JL, were you a Hot Topic kid? Without a doubt, he was a Hot Topic kid. That being said, I was also a Hot Topic kid.
I was also a Hot Topic kid.
I had the spiky bracelets, the spiky fake leather bracelets that I thought I was like a badass in the 6th grade.
I was the guy that went in the Hot Topic and also Hollister. So I had like the random colored shirts with Hollister, and then I'd go into Hot Topic and get the band shirts or the video game shirts, or just mix it all up. You know, I have very eclectic taste.
Our numbers are getting up in here now. We got 10 people in here. Dame just joined the game, and Dame, I believe, also won one of the games 2 weeks ago whenever we played. So you got some heavy hitters in here. You got Albert, you got Dame, you got Bam. All these people have been killing it at trivia. And JL said Dennis the Menace. Yeah, that perfectly describes I bet you've never heard that.
That's a good one.
And Josh said he was more of a PacSun guy. I transitioned from middle school to high school. I went from Hot Topic to PacSun.
Urban Outfitters too was another one that I used to like. I would like stuff that was just a little different.
Just a little different. Urban Outfitters is where I like to go if I want to buy a really cool shirt that I can wear one time before it's ruined. I feel like every article of clothing I've bought from there, I've paid too much for and then only worn it once because it shrinks or gets torn or fades or something.
That's fair. That's fair.
And Craig said John Luke Nolan Garofalo is getting wild in here today. Yeah, you put him in the chat for one day and Nolan just goes crazy. He can't handle it. And Mr. Scamper said cats wandering around a hardware store is the greatest. I've never experienced it. But you know where I did experience cats where you're not supposed to? The first time I took the SAT. I was sitting in the front row, right in front of an open door, but it was into a hallway, not to the outside. Like it wasn't to nature. It was just to a hallway in this university. And the entire time I was taking the exam, cats would just walk by, multiple cats, and they would sit in the door and start licking themselves. And I swear that took 100
Can you do that one more time? The cat licking? Do that one more time.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
They were licking themselves. I swear that the cats alone took 100 points off my SAT score. Like I was so distracted by them. It was hard to pay attention when there's like a cat just like going to town, licking itself right in front of you.
Yeah, I'd say so. That's something that would distract you just a little bit.
Dame, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Excited you're going to be playing some trivia with us. A reminder for those of you who are just joining us now, this is your time to play some trivia. You're going to be competing against each other and Jay. So make sure you guys join. You go to the Sporkle Party app. Maybe I should post the link in the chat again. It's been a while, and we got people. We got lots of comments in there, so I'm going to post the link in the chat for you guys. Join there, create an account, and then you can join using the code 760843, which is scrolling across the bottom of your screen. And guys, just so you know, if you've got friends you want to play, people you want to invite, they don't have to join in right now. They can join in at any time. It can be in the middle of a game, and they can join in and play with us as long as they've got that code right there.
While we're waiting, Simon, who wins Super Bowl? Who's your choice right now? Rams, yeah.
Rams. And that's who I'm pulling for as well. I know the Bengals story is really great, and I won't be upset if they win. It'll be a really cool story, but I want Aaron Donald and Matthew Stafford to get that Super Bowl.
There's guys on both sides. Like Troy King, our buddy Troy, tweeted out. He said that, this is the first time in a while he's at a Super Bowl that he didn't really care who won. And I feel the exact same way. Like, honestly, I'm pulling for both teams. I'd love to see Burrow and Chase and Joe Mixon and T. Higgins, and I'd also love to see OBJ.
I think they're going to get another chance.
Right.
You
think so, but that, it
doesn't happen. You're right.
Look at Dan Marino. Everybody thought Dan Marino was, I know. Do you know who Dan Marino is? I know you're like 12 years old. So
I don't know anyone before Marcus Mariota.
He's the guy that was in Ace Ventura.
Never heard of it.
Not Finkel.
No, I don't even know Ace Ventura. Sorry. I only know Shrek and later. That's the extent of my movie knowledge. Because I'm so young, Jay.
That is an all-time classic.
Okay, and looks like we got some people in the chat. Trippy Trout was in the chat on the app asking how's it's going, and no one even responded to him. Guys, Oh, Brad just joined in the chat as well. For everyone just joining, make sure you guys come and play along with us. Sporkle Party app code 760843. And I think we're about to get started with this first game.
Let's do it.
You ready? Let's do it.
it.
Guys, how this is going to work, a question is going to pop up on your screen. You have to type in the answer. You're going to have a limited amount of time. Whenever you type in your answer, you're also selecting the amount of points you would like this question to be worth. It can be worth between 1 and 10. Once you use one of those point values, you cannot use it again in that game. So if you are super confident about a question, use that 10 points. You won't get to use it again, but you can guarantee that 10. And if you have no idea, use that 1, and then the range goes in between. And Brady said, can't believe Mariota is where you went with that, Simon. Yeah, I have no idea why that was the name that immediately popped into my head. I was trying to think of like a recent quarterback, and for some reason, Mariota was the first one that I thought of. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with this first game. We got 12 of you in here playing. I am going to start the game. And I'm hoping that this didn't make me... Oh, so it says I'm playing along as well. But your first question is, Mark Andrews was the top scoring PPR tight end in 2021. Prior to this season, how many consecutive seasons was Travis Kelce the top scoring PPR tight end? Man, and it is having me type in answers. I must have forgotten to check the box that said host only, but I'm just going to not put anything in. So I'll have a score of 0 at the end of this game. It's going to look embarrassing.
I like your nice little crown on the game too. That's nice. Got you, tilted to the side, kind of like Big and Smalls. I like that. Looks good on you.
What's up, Brad? Welcome in. Brad said, Lace is out. Glad to have you here. And Craig said, make sure to honk your friends. That is a good reminder. You can click on people's names and honk them, and it will make a really annoying noise on their phone. Let's go ahead and see this answer. I see a bunch of good answers in there. The answer is 5. So anybody that put 5 is correct. We only have 3 of you, Brady, Josh, and J-Wall. Nice job, guys. You guys are all going to get however many points you wagered there. And let's see who's in the lead. 9. Oh, Brady wagered 9, Josh with 5, and J-Wall with 4. So after one question, those are the leaders. Let's go ahead and jump into the next question. How many different evolutions does the Pokemon Eevee have?
Oh, man.
So
I know the old school, but I know they've added a bunch now.
Yeah, I'll give you
the original 3 because,
Yeah, it's more than those 3 for sure. Jay, when's the last time you played a Pokemon game? Have you ever played one?
Did I ever play one? I played it on the original Game Boy. Thank you very much when it first came out.
You're acting like I didn't. I was 5. I got a Game Boy Color for my 5th birthday. Played Pokemon Yellow.
The last one I played, I think, was on the DS.
So Diamond or Pearl, maybe?
Yeah. I think those are
the first DS ones. Those were good ones. They made the remakes on the Switch now. If you get a Switch, you can play the Diamond and Pearl remakes, which are really good.
Yep. I plan on getting a Switch now because they're bringing MLB The Show to the Switch. So
nice.
And it all interconnects, so I can play my Diamond Dynasty team. So
the answer was 8, and it looks like 4 of you guys got that one. Z2, Brady, Bam, and Craig all got that one right. Nice job, guys, with your Pokemon knowledge. That is going to put Craig up in 2nd. Brady currently in 1st, and Josh is sticking there in 3rd. But Bam and Z2. Bam, you're confusing me every time with your profile picture being a picture.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Oh, I love that so much. Too. That's hilarious. And Brady said, I literally just finished all the evolutions on Legends Arceus last night. I'm a 26-year-old married man. Brady, I am a 27-year-old not married man, but living with my girlfriend, and I spent a lot of time trying to get enough of those merit points to get all the evolution items for Magmar, Electabuzz, Dusk Noir, and Scyther yesterday. I had to go and save up those points. I love that game. And JL said Pokemon Blue on his Game Boy Color was his original one. Yellow was the OG. I had Blue, but then I accidentally left my book bag in the driveway, and my mom ran over it, and it broke my Pokemon Blue.
I had red, and then I got the yellow as well.
And Mr. Scamper said Magmar. You guys ready for the next question?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Your next question is Cooper Kupp led the league in 2021 in receiving yards with 1,947 yards. Which AFC wide receiver led the league in receiving yards in 2020 with 1,535 yards? And a reminder to everyone watching, don't cheat. It's no fun if you cheat. What's the joy in that? No one's going to think you're cool if you get them all right. So just play along and try to win.
We're not going to send you Grimace coin if you cheat. So
you'll get Cole's cash if you win without cheating, though. Also, Scott said, I've understood about 3 words in the last few minutes. We'll get back to football. Don't worry. And JL said camel documentaries and Pokemon. Yeah, that is my.
I mean, what more could you ask for? That's living the life. And I was with Josh. If you're watching, I remember being told that it was water in camel's humps when I was younger too. So you're not alone there.
The answer was Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs was your receiving yards leader last season. Looks like a bunch of you guys got that one. Albert, Bam, J-Wall, Jay, and Mr. Scampers all got that one right.
JL and Josh, just to let you know, Devontae Adams is not in the AFC. Just wanted to throw that out there. So.
Yeah, I tried to put a little clue in there just to make it a little bit easier, kind of eliminate Adams because I know he was the number 1 scoring receiver last year.
Right.
Take that out of there and then maybe.
Well, I'm glad you did because honestly, I probably would have guessed Justin Jefferson. Like that would have been my guess.
Yeah, there were a couple names that I was trying to I thought it was a really hard question without that AFC in there.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to move on to our next question. Which non-running back, there's a typo in my question on here, has the most rushing yards in the 2021 postseason so far? I apologize for the typo. That's supposed to say the most rushing yards in the 2021 postseason so far. So this could be a quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, I guess technically a kicker, defensive end. I'll give you a hint. It's a quarterback, wide receiver, or tight end.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past McPherson. He's a beast. I'm not a fan of kickers, but that man, how can you not like him?
He's unreal. He's been so much fun to watch. And like my girlfriend loved watching him make those kicks because she was like, This dude is the man. They've done nothing but try to jinx him this entire broadcast. And he goes out there and delivers.
They did.
All they tried to do is jinx him. He's never missed on the road. He hasn't missed yet in the playoffs. Yep. He's the rookie kicker with the most like it was insane the level they were trying to jinx him.
Did you see the press conference after the who was it against maybe the Raiders where Joe Burrow said that right before he went out for the kick, he said McPherson walked up to him and said, "Welp, we're going to the AFC Championship." Like he just like balls of steel. Like it's just awesome. You love it.
Let's see the answer. The answer is Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel is your answer. But
you need to fix Bams. Bams didn't count. Deebo, I know because he's my dad.
Yeah, Bam, we'll give you credit for that one. You are going to get credit here. And we got some people in the chat asking what's going on. Fantasy in Session putting their answer here. You guys can join and play along with us. You go to the Sporkle Party app, download it, make an account, and then use the code 760843 scrolling along the bottom of the screen. And you will get to play trivia along with us. We're going to crown a champion at the end of each round. We'll get 2 or 3 rounds in a day, depending on how fast this goes. And after that question, Bam is now in the lead by 1 point over Albert and Brady.
I'm coming back. I'm jumping up there. I got 14.
What's up, C. Griffin? This is Fantasy Football Pub Trivia. We've got a couple different rounds of trivia. You guys are playing along. So if you want to join, like I said, just use that code on the Sporkle Party app. And you'll get to play along with us. And Brady said, dang, Deebo is so obvious. I feel dumb now. That's why I put this question in there. I thought it was maybe a little bit too obvious. Know what I mean? Like
it was because I seriously was like, that has to be Deebo, right? But why would he ask it if it's that obvious? You almost got me, but I was like, no,
almost got you. Let's go on to our next question. We've got how many NFL franchises have never appeared in a Super Bowl?
Never appeared. That's a good one.
And this is NFL franchises, so it's like the franchise itself. Know what I can clarify more after.
Right. So one team that we all know that has been the Titans. So that would include the Oilers and the Titans, right? Is what you're trying to say?
Right. And if a team moves locations and that franchise continued, then that is that team now.
Right.
Just so we're clear. You guys got 5 seconds. Get your answers in. Okay, here we go. I see a bunch of good answers in there. And the answer is 4. And Bam went the extra mile and put the 4 teams in there. So I'm going to give him credit. He got all 4 of them. Texans, Browns, Jags. Oh, wait, no, he only put 3. He only put 3, Bam. You put Texans, Browns, Jags, and Texans. So you're not going to get it. The last one is the Lions. The Lions is the last one. Otherwise, I would have given you credit right there. I'm so tempted with you 3 of the 4 teams. But yeah, what I was alluding to, Jay, is
I know exactly. You helped me because I was going to put 3, and then you made me think of that. So thank you.
The Browns
right,
technically have been in the Super Bowl, but that franchise continued when it moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens. So that is no longer. This is a new Browns franchise here in Cleveland that has never been to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So they are included.
Just like the Hornets. Technically, the Hornets franchise is the Pelicans.
Right,
but then
exactly.
They did the expansion.
And now there's a new Hornets team.
Right.
Yep. And Bam said R.I.P. I said Texans twice. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was rough. And Jail said, and by franchise, I mean franchise. Oh, and we got some Gone Toters in here. Bam saying Gone Toters and Jail with the Gone Toters. Gone Toters always, guys. You guys ready for the next question?
Let's do it.
What round are we on? Round 6. Round 6. Your next question is: the Winter Olympics are underway. What kind of igneous rock, often found in kitchens,
what'd you call me?
Regulation curling stones made out of? You igneous rock. That does sound like an insult, doesn't it? So what igneous rock, often found in kitchens, are regulation curling stones made out of? I threw this one in here because who doesn't love curling during the Winter Olympics? Like, you gotta love watching curling. It's so much fun.
Oh, like I blew it.
For people that don't actually do curling, I don't. It's just so bizarre to see that sport.
I watch it all the time. I love watching it, especially when they start screaming and just start sweeping. It's like, man, it's like intense. Like speaking of curling, have you ever seen? It's a B movie. It's called Santa's Sleigh, where Bill Goldberg is a demonic Santa Claus, and the only way to get him to go back to hell is by beating him in curling. And I'm not making that up.
I have to watch that.
Yeah.
I have to watch that one now.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. The other day I was watching something and my girlfriend asked me, like, what are you watching? I was like, oh, the biathlon. And she was like, what's that? I was like, well, these people put on skis and have a cross-country skiing race, and then they lay on their stomach and shoot guns. And she was like, that's not an Olympic sport. And I was like, it absolutely is. And it's the best one. Like, it is the number 1 best Winter Olympic sport is the biathlon. Let's see the answer for this one. The answer is granite. Granite. I gave you a big hint there with the often found in kitchens. A lot of kitchen countertops are made out of granite, and that is what curling stones are made out of as well. Let's submit those answers, see what the score is. We've got Josh moving into first place, Albert in second, and Craig in third, but Bam and Brady are right there knocking on the door of the top 3. Oh, and Scott said there's an imposter Munder Difflin in the app getting all the questions wrong. Oh, no.
You know what? That imposter gets honked. Everybody honk the imposter Munder Difflin.
And Mr. Scamper said, you plebes allow granite in your homes. It's nothing but the finest marble in Mr. Scamper's cat house. that is all he allows over there. You guys ready for the next question? And I say, you guys,
box is actually made out of marble.
It's a marble litter box. And the dust in the litter box is blended marble. It's like shredded marble. We're going to move on to our next question. Which college has produced the most starting Super Bowl quarterbacks? This is a tough one. I'm going to be honest. I maybe should have put a clue in there for this one, but this one is very hard. I will be impressed unless you read this recently. There's a lot of colleges out there. So get your answers in. Yeah, maybe I should have thrown a clue in there, but I'm not going to do it now because I know some people have already answered. Know what I mean? I don't want to give you an unfair advantage, Jay.
Yeah, that's right.
5 seconds to get your answers in, guys. Man, I love doing this. The only thing I don't like about this is I love playing trivia. And so I'm sitting here having like FOMO that I'm not getting to play trivia.
Well, next time we play, we'll let somebody else hosts.
I'm not going to say which answer, but there are some right answers in here. Not very many, but a couple. I figured this was something you either knew or you didn't. Know what I mean? If you knew it, you knew it. Like you read it somewhere. The answer is Cal. It is California, UC Berkeley. They have produced 5 Super Bowl starting quarterbacks, which is the most of any school. Now, they've only had 1 win, and that is Aaron Rodgers. There are a couple other colleges that have 3 winning Super Bowl quarterbacks, but as far as starting NFL quarterbacks go, Cal is the top of the list with 5. Aaron Rodgers, the only one to win one, though.
Okay. Huh.
And Albert and Craig got that one right. Nice job, guys, on that one. And that's going to put Albert and Craig into first and second place. That question. Nice job, guys.
That knocked Josh off the top.
Nice job. And Brad said, can I give all my points to Mr. Scampers? Scampers for the win. No, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. And Craig said, I think I know this for talking about it with my wife recently. Yep. This is one of those things. Exactly. Maybe you read it recently with the Super Bowl coming up. Like you were looking at a trivia over there.
They talk about all the fun facts, this week and last week. And
Brady said, does Clemson have any? I don't think so. I really don't think they have a single one, if I'm not mistaken. I remember looking that up at some point, but I'm not sure. Let's go to the next question. You ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, wait. Did Taj Boyd start a Super Bowl? I can't remember. I'm kidding. He got cut from the Jets after being drafted in the 6th round. Okay, your next question. The meteor that many scientists believe killed the dinosaurs struck in what modern-day country? So we are looking for the name of a modern-day country where the giant crater is from the meteor that scientists believe killed all of the dinosaurs. So there is a giant crater. You can even go see, from what I understand, from this, I forget the size, like a 10-kilometer meteor. I'm having trouble remembering. I'm going to look it up right now. Yeah, the impact diameter of this crater was 10 kilometers. That's nuts.
That is absolutely insane.
Which is about 6 miles, and I only know that because of races. Let's see. We had some guesses in the chat. Let's see this answer, and the answer is Mexico. Mexico is where that was. Scott got that one right. Scott, you did it, man. I know you've been struggling there sitting at the bottom, but you got one. I'm proud of you.
Imposter Scott.
Craig, Brad, and Bam both with the question mark on this one.
I was about to say, should they get points for that since they threw the question mark?
They get points.
Ron Burgundy, like Mexico.
If you're on Jeopardy, you have to answer in the form of a question. So maybe that's just what they're doing right here.
Jeopardy was 3:00 though.
But maybe they're just confused. You know what I mean? We were playing Jeopardy earlier.
That's fair.
It could be a little bit of confusing.
That's fair, and I like them. So.
And Craig said, you should all know this. Don't you care about the dinosaurs? Yeah, Craig, I knew you'd get that one. Let's go on to our next question, guys. This is the 9th question. So there's one more round before the final round. Which Bengals player leads all players in points scored in the postseason so far? This is not fantasy points. This is NFL points, like actual points on the football field. So which Bengals player leads all players in points scored in the postseason? That's across all teams. Ooh, and I am having the best beer, Jay. This is my favorite beer in the world.
What is it?
It's a rainbow sherbet sour made by Prairie Brewing Company, and it is.
I love sours. You have to send me one of those. I'm just
phenomenal.
Drinking a little water right now, but you'll have to send me that.
And then I've got some leftover scraps. We bought these for bingo last weekend, Leanne and I. We brought a 12-pack of these Bud Light hard soda seltzers to bingo.
How are they? Any good?
They taste like soda. They're a little bit sweet to drink a lot of, but they just taste like soda. They're pretty good. And there's a regular cola, a cherry cola, a lemon lime soda, and an orange soda is the other one.
It's not bad. I love cream soda. So.
Let's see the answer. The answer is Evan McPherson. Jay, you're going to get credit for Big Daddy McPherson. Dave, you're going to get credit for Kick Fearson. Mr. Scampers,
I like that.
For Mac Daddy. Josh, you spelled it wrong, but you're going to get it. Brad, you spelled it wrong. You're going to get it. But nice job, guys. We're going to give it to all you guys who put something related to McPherson in that question. And Craig and Albert still leading the way, but with Bam. Actually, Bam's tied with Albert for second right there.
Ooh. I keep getting confusing, too, seeing JL's face.
Guys, your next question, your last question before the final round. The Patriots are tied for the most Super Bowl losses with 5. Which other team also has 5 Super Bowl losses? So there is only one other team with 5 Super Bowl losses. Who is that team? The Patriots are one. They make it all the time.
That's a good question.
That is a good one, isn't it?
It is.
Scott Fish, I see you in the chat putting the answers down there. You got to join the game. Go to the Sporkle Party app. Join in. Play along with us.
There's 2 teams I'm debating between. All right, we'll see.
And JL said, are you guys sponsored by them? I wish. Bud Light, if you'd like to sponsor us, I'll drink your hard soda on stream every day. Actually, that would be bad at 3 p.m. Never mind. I'll drink it on stream twice a week.
Every day. Right.
Yeah, on Thursday nights for trivia party, and then on
what you
Friday
do is
evenings.
you keep the same can and you just fill it up
water.
with like water or something. Yeah.
Or regular soda.
No,
and now that the answers have been, Scott, you're lucky the answers have already been submitted, but he said his 9-year-old gave him the answer. Let's see what the answer actually is. It is the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are the answer to this trivia question. They have also lost 5 Super Bowls. So
lost
Craig,
86 to the Giants. I knew that one.
Craig and Albert are the only ones who got it. And Scott's son also got it as well, but you're not in the app. You got to get in here and play along with us. Get on that leaderboard.
Bet you his son would win this whole thing, honestly.
Oh, he probably would. Yeah, Scott, if you get your son in here, he can play along with us, and I bet he wins the entire thing based on what you told us about his trivia knowledge. Mr. Scampers has a question for you. Jay, what's the belt behind you?
That is my home league championship belt that I took down this year with the help of one Mr. Joe Burrow and Cooper Kupp and little Amon-Ra St. Brown. So
there you go.
Nice to get that back this year.
You guys ready for our last round? This is the final round, I believe. So you guys are going to vote on how hard you'd like this question to be, but I'm going to tell you the truth. It doesn't matter because none of these questions have enough data to tell you if they're easy, medium, or hard. So it's just going to pick one. It literally doesn't matter what you vote for here. All the questions are going to be the same.
I give everybody credit. Almost everybody said hard. So I give everybody credit wanting to take, even though it doesn't mean anything, but everybody wanted to, didn't want to take the easy way out. So bravo.
And now you can wager 0, 10, or 20 points on this question. I'm going to wager 20 and not answer, and then have a score of -20.
Go big or go home.
Get your wagers in, guys. Oh, a lot of 20s in here, except J-Wall put 0, you wimp.
That sounds about right. He knows he's going to miss it.
Everybody else so far has put 20 except for J-Wall.
And he's got no chance to win.
You guys got 20. Literally every other person put 20 except for J-Wall. J-Wall, you were the only person who didn't put 20, and you put 0, you little wimp.
Everybody honked J-Wall for doing that. That's terrible.
Let's do it. And do you like dogs? Tim just joined. Yes, Tim. That means I like dogs. Shout out Aphrodite. Final question. 3, 2, 1. Tom Brady won Super Bowls with the Patriots and the Buccaneers. Who was the only other starting quarterback to win a Super Bowl with 2 different teams?
Chad Pennington, right?
It's Taj Boyd or Marcus Mariota. This one might be a little bit easier than you guys all voted for hard, and then you got this question. This one's not probably not as hard as some of the other ones we've gotten throughout the round. Not that it's a gimme. Maybe it's harder to think of, but I do think this is easier than say like which college has produced the most starting Super Bowl quarterbacks. Like that one was definitely much harder.
No idea. Yeah, that would have been really.
Did you know this one, Jay? You got this one?
Yeah.
I suspect a lot of people are going to get this one right. Wonder Devlin said Foles. Yeah, right. We got a bunch of Joe Montanas in here, and then a lot of the right answer as well, which is Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning. If you put Peyton Manning, you are going to be correct. He won Super Bowls with the Colts and with the Broncos, as mentioned in the previous question. So Peyton Manning and Tom Brady are the only 2 quarterbacks in NFL history to win a Super Bowl with 2 different teams. Only quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks. There are other players who have done it at different positions, but they're the only quarterbacks to start and win. So let's see who wins this game. It all came down to that, and lots of people got it. Who is the winner going to be? Albert is our winner, followed by Brady, and then Jay. You jumped into 3rd place on that one.
I'll take it.
Albert, nice job. Brady, nice job as well. You guys killed it.
Josh, can you take care of sending some Colts cash to Albert for us, please? Either that or Grimace Coin, whichever he prefers.
And J-Wall said not last. Well, J-Wall, I also was in there and didn't answer a single question.
No. You got last the second you risk 0 points. So you get last.
Scott said, isn't McCoy signing with the Rams just to grab another ring real quick? I haven't heard that, but maybe. But then I assume he's not starting. And Z2 in here. What's up, Z2? So the fact that I got 5th blows my mind. Nice job, Z2. Let's see if you can come in first in this next round. And Dame said, my first time not on the podium. Gasp. We got another game, though. So I got a good feeling about this one. If you guys are ready, I think we go. Oh, there's a lot of people who haven't marked that they're ready for this game yet. If you guys go into the app, we'll give you a minute or two to mark that you're ready, and then we are going to start our next one. Davis, welcome in. Everyone who's just joining us now, we just finished our first round of pub trivia. There is still time to jump in and play with us. We got another round going on. Download the Sporkle Party app. I'll post the link in the chat one more time. Download that Sporkle Party app and then create an account and join our game using the code 760843. It's scrolling along the bottom of the screen there, and you can play along with all of us. We got a good squad in there. Man, 16 people playing along. That's fun. So if you win,
that is awesome.
You deserved it.
Absolutely. All right, Simon. So I got a question for you. Let's do a bet for the next time that we do this together. The coin toss, heads or tails. I'll let you pick.
Tails.
Tails. Okay. All right.
I'll go tails.
All right.
Yeah, I know that's the like cliche answer, but that's just what I'm feeling for this Super Bowl. It's because it's in LA, the way the wind's going to be blowing, the specific quarter they're using. I believe it's an Arizona State quarter, if I remember correctly, which is slightly more likely to land on the tail side. So
it's actually Nevada. Sorry.
Okay, well that changes everything, but I'll still go with tails.
Sorry, nope, too late. You already said tails, so sorry about that.
Guys, get on in here. And just a reminder to everyone, if we start, you're not too late to join. You can join at any time. And honestly, missing one of the questions isn't going to prevent you from winning this game, because just think of that as your 1 point question. Like It's pretty easy to jump in there. You're going to wager between 1 and 10 points on each one. So it's not a big deal. Jay, are you ready to start our next round?
Let's go.
We got
I'm ready to take it down this time.
Let me make sure I switch the pack here. We are in the next pack.
Let's not do the same questions again.
Yeah, that would be a good one, right? If we just did the same questions. J-Wall, you alone are causing me to get an alert that not all players are ready, because you're the only one who hasn't marked that you're not ready. So come on, man.
You're fired.
Get with the program.
You're fired.
Oh, there he is. Okay, thank you, J-Wall. You're unfired. Round 2. Here we go. Your first question. 2 players were tied for the second most targets this season behind Cooper Kupp's 191 targets. One of the players was Deontay Johnson with 169. Who was the other player to have 169 targets in 2021? So Cooper Kupp had the most targets this year with 191. Insane. But there were 2 guys in second with 169. Deontay Johnson being one of them, which I think might be a surprise to some people. And then this guy. And then this guy. Also, JL in here saying, hit that like button. JL, that's a great reminder. Guys, if you're in here watching this and you're enjoying our trivia game show, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to us at Front Yard Fantasy. We do games every day, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. We have the fantasy football game show. And then we're doing stuff like this. We're going to start trying to do this once a week or once every other week. Some pub trivia night. Hang out with you guys, play some trivia. It's a lot of fun. Okay, we got a lot of answers in there. Let's go ahead and get that answer up. The correct answer is Davante Adams. Davante Adams is the correct answer. And Jay, when I originally wrote this question,
player, that had me thinking it wasn't a wide receiver. That's why I went Kelsey.
Yeah, I get it. And I originally wrote this with Davante Adams as the player I gave, and then Deontay Johnson, the one you had to come up with. And I was like, no one's going to get that. Like, that's nuts. So I switched it over to Adams. But nice job to everyone who pulled that one out. I like the answer DJ Moore from JL, because he was a target machine this year. That wasn't a bad guess, guys. Submit answers, though. So after one round, though, Dame in first, Albert in second, and Z2 in third place.
You didn't say catchable targets. You just said targets. So DJ Moore was a very good guess.
Also, Scott said, are we supposed to answer in the chat if not on the app? Avoid putting the answers in the chat if you can, just because everyone in the chat's also playing along. And if you throw it in there, you may be giving it to people. But Scott, get the app and play along. I got a feeling your son's going to be killing it. After the question, before we reveal the answer, feel free to throw it in the chat. And Mr. Scamper said, I was confused by the phrasing. Sorry, I didn't make that one cat friendly. I apologize. Come here now, Beach. What's up? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. And Brady said, Scott, download the app. We won't press you. I know people don't like apps on there, but let's go. Next question. Which quarterback with more than 100 passing attempts has the highest completion percentage in the 2021 regular season? So really, guys, the reason I put more than 100 passing attempts, this is just a quarterback that played. There's guys that played for 3 snaps and completed all of their passes. We're not talking about those guys. We're talking about quarterbacks that started for a significant period of time here. I said the threshold at 100. It probably could have been a little bit higher, but these are starting quarterbacks. Get your answers in, guys. Oh, and we got someone in the chat asking for the code. It is 760843. Scrolling there along the bottom of the screen as well. Marie also said, if Scott's on delay, it should be okay. Yeah, you should be fine to put it in the chat. Most people are answering before you put your answers in there. Okay, let's see. We've got a lot of answers in here. The answer is Joe Burrow. Nice job, guys. I see some Joe Shiesties in here. We'll give you credit for that one. But those are the only 2 other ones. It looks like 4 of you got this one right. Albert, Brad, Tim, and Bam. Nice job, guys.
I like Mr. Scamper's answer of Brady frickin' Mills.
Brady frickin' Mills. Yeah, that's his name, right? Or was that supposed to be Brady Miller? Or were they combining Tom Brady and Mills?
I don't know. I was thinking Davis Mills. I don't know. Who knows?
Sean, welcome in. Glad to have you here, my man. It's been a minute. Glad to see you. And Eric, welcome in. Guys, if you're just joining, play along with us on the Sporkle Party app. Use that code. We're going to move on to our next question, though. Which U.S. state has the nickname the Garden State? You know this one, Jay?
I think so, but now I'm like, it's one of those, I know it. I'm like, but do I actually know it?
State nicknames is one of those areas of trivia where I've always wanted to get very good at it, but never have. Know what I mean? It's one of those things where I've always wanted to spend the time memorizing state nicknames, but I just never did it. You guys got about 15 seconds to get your answers in. Maria says this one is easy. Scott said there's a movie and everything. Other Scott also said this is easy. And Come Here Now said, if I get it wrong, it was a typo. Well, I can correct typos. If I see a typo, then I'll give it to you. Oh, wow.
I like Ping's answer.
Is he, Jay, does he get credit for that one? I don't understand that one. Or is that just
that's from the movie, I think.
The answer was New Jersey. Joey, you get credit. Tim, you get credit. And Jay, you're going to have to let me know if Davis gets credit. Does that show that he knew what the answer was?
Let me see. I know Zach Braff is in the movie. I don't know about Natalie Portman. What is it? Natalie Portman. Yeah, she's in it too. So
pity points.
No, that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't. The movie.
Guys, Albert stays in first place with Tim tied for him in first place and Dame in third. And Sean said he's driving on the Pennsylvania Turnpike right now to Ohio to spend the weekend with a girl he met at a music festival, or else he would play. Priorities, man. You got your priorities straight. Go meet up with that girl. We'll have trivia later right there. And Mr. Scamper said Zach Bragg is his favorite actor. Yeah, I love Zach Bragg as well. Tim, this was a shout out for Tim. He's from New Jersey. I had a different state nickname in there, and then I changed it to this one. Let's move on to the next question. What is Schmidt's first name in the TV show New Girl? So you guys got a couple non-football ones in a row here is what it threw at you. What is Schmidt's first name in the TV show New Girl?
I can't remember. I've only watched half of the first season. I love it. You guys are right.
If you haven't seen a very specific episode, you probably wouldn't know this one. And JL said, easy. He knows this one. I knew you would know this one, JL.
Yeah.
You guys got about 15 seconds to get your answer in.
No chance for me on that one. So I'm just going to sit back.
What's your shirt say? Bunch of jerks?
Yeah, that's the Hurricanes thing. It's a long story. I'll have to tell you one day.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me one day.
Yeah. Long story short, a couple seasons ago, the Hurricanes started doing after wins. They would like do a celebration with the fans, and then this old curmudgeon decided that he would call the Hurricanes a bunch of jerks because it's not, it's not the right thing to do. It's not professional. So they've adopted it, and we call ourselves a bunch of jerks now.
That's awesome. Guys, the correct answer for this one was Winston. His name is Winston, and there's an episode about it where he wants to start going by Winston again, but there can be only one Winston. And so him and Winston fight about who gets to keep the name. So it is Winston, Schmidt, and Bam, I'll give you credit for Winston, no Jameis. You get credit for that one right there. Nice job to everyone who got that one. Jay, I'm tempted to give you credit for Ask JL, but you don't get credit for it.
Yeah, it's close enough. It was
And Brady in here throwing some shade at JL. So JL knows this, but not which quarterback won a Super Bowl with two teams. He knows all about New Girl, but who's Peyton Manning?
Right.
And Mr. Scamper says he needs to watch the TV more. Yeah, you've just been stuck on that Discovery Channel, all those nature documentaries. You should venture out to maybe some Netflix stuff.
Mr. Scampers likes to watch the Discovery Channel to watch the birds. Feels like he's outside chasing the birds.
And JL said, yep. Yeah, you know what, JL? No shame in that. I'm not throwing shade. We're going to submit those answers. And who is in first place now? Maria moved up into third with that one. Nice job, Maria, catching up to Tim and Albert.
Who else but Albert up at the top?
And JL said, I got that correct. So suck it, Davis. Yeah, Davis, suck it. You guys ready for the next question?
Let's do it.
Only two quarterbacks under the age of 30 are in the top 10 of single-season passing yards leaders. One is Patrick Mahomes at age 22 in 2018. Who's the other quarterback who made the list at age 25 in 2019? So this is looking at the top 10 seasons for passing yards, like single seasons for passing yards. There's only two quarterbacks that did it under the age of 30. One of them's Patrick Mahomes. Who is this other guy? And Jay, I'm going to leave you for 1 second. So maybe, I don't know, do a dance or something, but I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll do a dance. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm trying to think because my brain can't think of anything before the pandemic. It's like, it's all a big blur and I'm running out of time. So let's get something in. All right. We got a bunch of good answers. We will see. Simon, I'm not sure where he's at. He's the one. There we go.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. And JL said all-time trivia sucks unless you're old. JL taking shots because he doesn't know all-time trivia.
Exactly.
I'm going to scroll through these answers and see. The correct answer is Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is in the top 10 seasons for passing yards. In 2019, he did it. Wow. No one got that one correct. It was Jameis Winston.
That makes sense. That makes sense, though.
That was a really tough one, guys. But I just thought that was some fun trivia, right? Jameis Winston is in the top 10 seasons of all time from a passing yards perspective.
You think he goes back to Tampa?
Jameis?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I
have a feeling
to stay in New Orleans.
If the Steelers don't draft a quarterback, I have a feeling he winds up with the Steelers. I would love to see Deontay Johnson.
It makes sense. I would love to see Chase Claypool with Winston. Right. I feel like Winston's skill set and Claypool's, like how Winston plays as a quarterback and Claypool's skill set would really mesh well together. That would be fun. And Scott saying his son got that one, him as well, and he beat him to saying it. And he said, my son and I did, suckers. Just throwing it off. And then Scott said, is the next answer going to be Winston too? Yeah, that is two questions in a row where the answer was Winston. You could have just wrote Winston for both questions and gotten that one right. Dave said, I just yelled, of course, and the sneaky girls think I'm insane. Watch my mouth. What did I say? Did I say something bad? Did I say a bad word? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Maybe
it was like just a warning, like, the sneaky girls are watching. So just be careful what we say.
Okay, we will move on to the next question. Cooper Kupp has the most receiving yards of any player this postseason. Which player has the second most receiving yards this postseason? So Cooper Kupp has the most receiving yards of any player in the playoffs this year. Who has the second most receiving yards in this year's playoffs? You know this one, Jay?
I don't. I've got.
Oh, Dave said no. Winston to Pittsburgh is the watch your mouth.
Oh.
That's fair.
It was between two guys, and I went with one other one.
And
So we'll see.
Scott said his son yelled a player right away. Scott, we got to get your son on the game show. I have a feeling he would come on and just wreck things. Yeah, Scott, you can answer in the chat now. The time is up for this one. So you can go ahead and answer in the chat. Let's see. I'm scrolling through the answers here. There's at least one correct answer in there. Let's see the actual answer. The answer is Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has the second most receiving yards. Trippy Trout, my man, you got it. Nice job, Trippy
Tyreek.
Trout.
I was debating between Chase and Hill. I didn't think Kelce, but that makes sense because he's had a pretty good postseason.
It's Travis Kelce, but yeah, I thought Chase would be the tricky one here. So Trippy Trout, you're the only one who got that one right. Feels good, man. Feels good. Nice job. But Albert, Tim, and Maria are going to stay in the lead up there. But Trippy Trout, I see you sneaking your way up the leaderboard. You're moving up. You're getting close to that top 3 on the podium. Let's move on to the next question. In addition to the Edmonton Oilers, which other NHL team is located in the province of Alberta? So there are 2 NHL
I know my
teams.
hockey, but I don't know. I don't know.
This is hockey plus Canadian geography.
I know. I'm wearing a hockey shirt, and I'm just gonna have to pick one.
Yeah, I'm sure you can name all the Canada teams, Jay. So you gotta hope you can get lucky.
Actually, you know what? I do know it. I do know
and,
it.
And Peng's picks on the last one said, "Oh crap! I only thought of wide receivers." That's why I said player. And why I say player in most questions. So Jay hit it on earlier, thought I said player to be tricky, but I'm going to say player in most cases. It doesn't mean it is that player.
I know this one thanks to playing NHL 22, because when you play against them, they say the whole thing.
Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is the Calgary Flames. Craig, I'm going to give you credit for Calgary Cows because you got Calgary right there. JL said Canada and hockey, things no one cares about. Rude to Canadians and hockey fans.
How rude. Yes.
Canada's
we love
great.
Our Canadians, and I love hockey.
The one time I went to Canada, it was fantastic. I went to Niagara Falls and then Toronto. Toronto was one of the coolest cities I've ever been to in my life. Niagara Falls was like Gatlinburg, but with a waterfall in Canada. Like it was a tourist attraction.
I've only been to the Buffalo side. I haven't been to the Toronto side.
The Canada side is basically Pigeon Forge, but with a waterfall. Like it's the same thing.
That's cool. And I love Pigeon Forge. So that sounds like a lot of fun.
Let's see. And Brady with the Washington Capitals guess. We had lots of guesses in here. Canadians, Canucks, Senators, Maple Leafs. But the answer was the Flames. Nice job to all of you who got that. And Trippy Trout, with that one, you moved into the leaderboard. You're in third place now. Nice job, guys. And Scott said I should download the app next time. Yeah, absolutely. It's not too late. It's not too late.
If only somebody. Why didn't we say that to him? Like, why didn't we think to say? Sorry, Scott, we failed you.
And Scott said the only ones they've gotten wrong were New Girl, Burrow, and Kelce. And those were some of the tougher ones. So you guys would probably be right in the mix here competing. Let's move on to the next question. How many different NFL teams has Adrian Peterson played for? This is a tough one. But how many different NFL teams has Adrian Peterson played for? You might be able to piece it together.
My fingers.
You got to close one eye.
I'll have enough time now.
You got about 30 seconds, Jay, a little bit less.
This is you. That's my Simon impression, and now I wasted all my time.
You have to close your right eye first, though.
Right eye. I need a pen to put in my mouth, Jim.
Mm-hmm. 10 seconds.
I wasted all my time.
Hey, you wasted all. I contributed to that. I was trying.
That's all right. That's all right. I got to do my Simon impression, so I'm happy.
Okay, let's see the answer. I see some right answers in there. The answer is 7. He has played for 7 different teams.
Seahawks, Vikings, football team, Titans. Who else? Saints? Was he on the Saints?
I'm going
to went on the Saints for a little bit, right?
He was on the Let's see.
The Lions, too. That's the Lions.
Yeah, he was on the Vikings. He was on the Cardinals. He was on the Saints.
I forgot about the Cardinals.
He was on the football team. He was on the Lions. He was on the Titans, and he was on the Seahawks. That makes 7 different teams that he was on. So Adrian Peterson on 7 teams. Nice job to those guys that got it. And Davis, you put 7 with 3 question marks. I'm going to count it for you. So my question marks didn't count. I got you, man. I got you. You got your points. Let's submit.
You would have distracted me. I would have been able to figure it out.
Would you have remembered the Cardinals was the one that I kept forgetting?
That was the one that I would have forgot. That's
yeah, that one was tricky. And so Bam moving up into 3rd, Trippy Trout in 1st, and Tim staying steady in 2nd place. But we got people knocking on the door ready to take him down. This is your second to last question. What is the title of the 2nd movie in the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Is your question. What is the title of the 2nd movie in the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
Guy, so I'm done here.
Yeah, but Jay, these were like international sensations. Even if you're not a Lord of the Rings fan, you should probably know this, right?
I know this is one of them, but I don't know if it's the right one.
Get your answers in, guys. You've got about 10 seconds to get your answers in over here.
I like Craig's answer.
I can't see him yet because I accidentally set myself as a player as well.
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to, ruin it for somebody else. But
Craig with the answer: Legends Arceus. I think that's the 4th one.
That's what they're titling the new Amazon Prime series. So.
Let's see these answers. The answer is The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. If you put anything close to that, I will put it. Brady said Sandra Bullock in The Two Towers. You're going to get credit for that one. Tim said The Two Towers. Thank God. You're going to get that one as well. Nice job to everyone who got those.
I did the first one, didn't I? Fellowship of the Ring. Is that the first one?
Yep. And then Return of the King is the last one and the one that won.
I was going to put Return of the Jedi, but I figured I'd take a chance.
All of the Oscars was that 3rd one. And I'm still stand by it. This is the best one. The 2nd one is the best movie. The 3rd one won all of the awards because of the trilogy. Know what I mean? Like it was the last one, but number 2 is the best one. The director's cut.
Watching them. I think I've seen them all once in high school, and like they were fine, but I never got into it.
Scott saying Jay typing the Goblet of Fire or some shit. Yep, 100%.
I came this close to putting Return of the Jedi.
And Brad said, I just want to beat Craig. Well, let's see. Are you beating Craig right now? Brad is currently ahead of Craig. Yes, you are, but it is close, Brad. You're not ahead by much. And Brady said Fellowship is his favorite. You know what? I don't blame you. If you said any of the 3 are your favorite, I'm not going to be mad. Just don't you dare say the Hobbit trilogy is better than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Then we'll have a problem.
Better than the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Okay, guys, we accidentally lost Jay. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're going to keep on going. This is your last question before the final round. And a reminder, in the final round, you'll be able to wager 0, 10, or 20. And in that final round, if you get it wrong, it does subtract from your total. So we got one more question before we get there. But this question is, which DST was the top scoring fantasy DST in the 2021 NFL season? So which defense was the top scoring defense? And guys, just so you know, this is according to Fantasy Pros scoring. So whatever they use as their official scoring, which is pretty standard, is the scoring I'm using. I know different leagues have different settings, but we're going based on standard DST scoring as according to Fantasy Pros. Get your answers in here. And Come Here Now said, is the series better than Harry Potter? I think so. I like it better. And Mr. Scamper is also saying the books are better. The Lord of the Rings books are phenomenal. They're so good, but they are a bit of a slog to get through. There are parts where it is difficult to keep reading, but they are so good. Okay, we got some good answers in here. The correct answer is the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. Munter Difflin, you're going to get credit. Jay Wall, you're also going to get credit. Let's see. Any other answers in there? Nice job to everyone who guessed Cowboys on that one. It was all those interceptions, man.
That's the only thing the Cowboys finished first in.
They also finished first in getting eliminated from the playoffs, or at least tied for first.
They're good with that. Yep.
Trippy Trout going into our final round. It is a close game. Trippy Trout in first, Bam in second, Tim in third, and then we've got Dame and Z2 and Joey tied for fourth, with Brad only 1 point behind them And come here now, Beach, only 1 point behind him. This is close, guys. And Craig said, and their division. And JL also said, and their division.
It was a joke. It was a Super Bowl joke. Okay, jeez.
Next question. Everyone, you can vote for how hard you want this question. But again, Sporkle Party determines this based on like data on how many times this pack has been played and how many of the answers gotten right. This is the first time this pack has ever been played. So there is no data. So this question could be easy, medium, or hard.
Is J-Wall going to be a coward again? Let's see.
I was a coward this time, but also I'm not playing. I just put 0 in so that if J-Wall did it, he wasn't alone. Maria put 10, so we got something that's not 20 this time and something that's not 0. J-Wall also put 10. J-Wall, I'm so proud of you for like getting a little bit braver.
Should have went 20.
And Mr. Scamper said, get hard, data. That sounds a little bit, I'm never going to say those words again. And Craig said, I love this package you have, Simon. Thank you, Craig. I think it's a great package that we're playing right here. You guys ready?
I hope Leanne heard you yell, get hard, and then say, yes, it is a great package.
Oh, absolutely. She heard me. She is not far from my office right now.
I can't imagine the stuff she's heard you yell. I cannot imagine.
And J-Wall said, I'm stupid. Why would I wager too much? That's a fair point. You're just being smart,
win.
J-Wall.
You take a chance.
Let's pull up that final question. Which team did the Bengals play and lose to in both of their previous Super Bowl appearances in 1981 and in 1988? So they have been in 2 previous Super Bowls and they lost to the same team.
I'm an idiot.
Both of those Super Bowls.
I'm an idiot.
You know it, but you got it wrong?
No, yep. I got excited and I typed the team and I typed the wrong team name.
Oopsies. And come here now said, what does the honking do to other players? You can just, it makes their...
If you don't know, you can't afford it.
It makes their phone make a noise. Everyone honk, come here now, Beach 89, so that he knows what it does.
What's his
name?
Where
are you in here? I can't find you.
It's Come Nowhere, maybe? Is that?
Yep, that's probably you. Honk.
Right. If it's not, sorry.
If you honk someone, it makes their phone make noise. And that's a good reminder, everyone. Honk everybody. Click on their name and send honks to their phone. It'll make their phone make an annoying noise unless they have their sound turned off. Oh, and he said, hey! Okay, guys, let's see the answer to this question.
I blew it.
It is the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers beat them in both of their previous Super Bowls. Z2, you get credit for putting the Niners on that one. I'll give you guys credit, and let's see what the final score is of this game.
-1 for me.
Trippy Trout, you are our champion, followed by Bam in second place. Then Z2 and Joey tied for third, with Brad only 1 point behind those two guys in third place. Nice job, everybody. This was awesome. Z2 came in and started killing it, and Trippy Trout with the win. Bam always on top of it on this trivia night. And Jail saying, Trippy! Nice job, Trippy. Good job. Guys, we have a third pack, but this took a little bit longer. I think we're gonna save it. Or Jay, you think we got time for one more?
Let's do it. I'm good.
Okay, let's do one more pack. We're gonna do one more pack.
Woohoo!
We're going to do one more pack. Let me change it over to the next pack. Fantasy Football Pub Trivia 6. So, guys, if you want to keep playing, we're going to play one more round of trivia. And Davis in here while we're waiting. That's a great reminder. Hit the like button, guys. It means a ton to us if you hit that like button and subscribe over here. And Brad saying, you're a winner in life. Absolutely, you're a winner in life. And Craig said, okay, let's try Jay's package now. Yeah, Jay, this package is for you.
I like it. I'm not wearing any pants. So
Jay, you got to say that you're ready. I'm waiting on you to say that you're ready.
Sorry.
And Dave said, guess I'm missing Jeopardy. Well, it's only the college tournament, right? So it's not like you're missing real canon Jeopardy. This is one of those like non-canon arcs of Jeopardy where it's the college tournament right now. But there is a Clemson student. What'd you say?
It's the MCU. Like you're talking
about
it like it's the MCU.
The college tournament is non-canon Jeopardy. That's non-canon. It's outside. You can skip it and you won't miss anything.
The Jeopardy multiverse. It's a multiverse that we just don't care about.
And Trippy Trout said, can I go back to back? Well, let's find out if you can go back to back. Guys, we got 16 of you in here. If you're just joining and you want to play, download the app, the Sporkle Party app. I'm posting the link in the chat, and then use the code 760843. It is scrolling across the bottom of your screen right there to join and play along with us. This is a good pack, Jay. This next pack.
Well, it is. It's my package, so of course it's good.
There's one question in here that I just think is really funny. I don't know why. I just think it's a funny question.
I'm out of focus.
You are out of focus. You're blurry. You had one too many beers.
You know, that Propel water will get you.
And Brady's in Get Hard Data. Anyone else think of the kid in the Goonies? Mrs. Skipper says, it's a booby trap. And Brady said, did we just become best friends? Still laughing. I think you did. You and Mr. Scampers are now best friends. If you guys are ready, we're going to go ahead and get started. No,
I want to be best friends with Mr. Scampers.
Nope, Brady. Sorry, Brady already filled that role. Guys, here comes your first question. Which player has the most rushing touchdowns so far this postseason? With 3. So I'll give you a little bit extra information. They have 3. So only one player has 3. There's a couple with 2. There's a couple players with 2. But this player has 3. Oh, there goes Jay. Also, Mr. Scamper said Fish is in here. And of course, Scott Fish is going to be the cat's best friend. Dame said, is that to this question? Also, Dave said it's not College Jeopardy here in Idaho. Did they finish the college tournament? Maybe I'm behind. Oh, Jay, you're even more out of focus now.
I had another beer.
Put your hand over it and then take it away.
I did.
All the way over. Okay, now you're still blurry. Why are you so blurry?
I think you're drinking. I think it's a beer that you have, the sour.
Also, Craig said, just sending this for your fantastic packages. Thanks, Craig. It's not the first $5 I've gotten for my fantastic package, and hopefully not the last. Thank you so much. But for real, Craig, we really appreciate that. That's really generous of you. Thank you so much.
Craig is just excited because the new Jurassic Park trailer dropped today. So
you're right. He's been watching nonstop. Also, Dame said, I claim best friendom of Mr. Scampers. That's fair. That's fair. Maria saying Craig. Okay, guys, the answer to this question is Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary has 3 rushing touchdowns. So nice job to Trippy, Trout, Davis, and Come Here Now. You guys killed it on that one, getting that one right. 3 touchdowns, and he's the only player with 3. There's a couple with 2, but he's the only player with 3. So Come Here Now going to be in first, Trippy, Trout in second, and Davis in third. Let's move on to our next question.
I think after every round, whoever is in first, everybody should honk them to congratulate them. So
yeah, everyone honk Come Here Now Beach 89 to let them know that they're in first. Congratulations. Here's a couple honks. Yep. Okay, guys, your next question. Which color Gatorade is currently the betting favorite to be dunked over the winning coach in the Super Bowl? And this is according to FanDuel Sportsbook. So they have they've got betting odds on here. So which color Gatorade is the favorite, has the best odds to be dunked over the winning coach in this Super Bowl?
Do you know what team was the first team in professional sports to ever dump Gatorade on their coach?
The Hurricanes. The Yankees.
The Giants.
I was trying to pick a team that you really liked, but I didn't think it was going to be football.
They don't dump Gatorade on the coach in hockey, but
that would be cold, wouldn't it?
It
might be a little chilly over there.
Why would it be cold, Simon?
Because it's ice hockey, not regular hockey. So there's ice in there. So it has.
You didn't specify. It could have been field hockey.
Yeah, the Hurricanes field hockey team that everyone follows.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, guys, the answer is orange. Orange is the favorite. I think the reason it's orange whenever I look at it is with the Rams, there's not a clear color that they would necessarily pick to dump on their coach. You know what I mean? It could be blue. It could be yellow. Like they might have a couple different colors. But with the Bengals, there is one very clear color. So even though they're not the favorites to win, if they do win, there's only one color that people think they could dump on.
You think the NFL teams color match the type of Gatorade that they have with their jerseys? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
Absolutely. In the Super Bowl, like they want the optics to be all them whenever they win the Super Bowl. Like, right? Yeah, like if you can with minimal effort.
The lemon lime yellow Gatorade is disgusting. So
what?
like
the yellow is delicious.
It's the worst. I wish they
It's
would
so
get
good.
rid of that flavor.
You're a
No,
monster.
it's awful. No.
You are a monster. Nice job to everyone who said orange on that one. Trippy Trout staying in first. Craig moving up to second and come here now staying tied for second on that one. We're going to move on to our next question. Which U.S. state comes second in an alphabetical list? So alphabetically, you put all the states in order. Which state is second? This originally said first, and I thought it was too easy, so I changed it to second. Excuse me on that one, guys. We got a bunch of good answers coming in. You got about 5 seconds to get your answers in on this question. And let's see. And Scott said, I now see the numbers we are picking is points. Yeah, you get to pick each one once. So every time you use one, you can't use that one again, but it's how many points you'll get for that question. Let's see. And Brady said, I still sing the states in order at least once a week. Brady, I'm with you. I used to have the entire countries of the world by the Animaniacs song memorized.
That's exactly the first thing that I thought of.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican. I can't do the whole thing anymore, but I used to be able to.
Bravo.
Let's see. The correct answer is Alaska. Alabama is the first state alphabetically, followed by Alaska. A bunch of you guys got that one right. Nice job. And Davis said, holy crap, I forgot that state existed. The first one. Forgot all about Alabama, didn't you, Davis? You know what? Some people do.
Roll
so
Tide.
A bunch of you got that one right. And Trippy Trout wagered 10 on that one. So keeping a firm hold on that first place. He was feeling pretty confident about that one being Alaska. Come here now said Vermont, New Hampshire, L states. The states are for losers. I like Vermont and New Hampshire. Come here now. Let's move on to the next question. Which NFL team has the longest active NFL playoff appearance streak with 7 consecutive appearances? So this is not longest streak ever. This is active streaks. So which NFL team has the longest active NFL playoff appearance streak? They don't have to have won a game. They just have to have made it. And this is consecutive seasons, including this year, that they have made the playoffs. You know this one, Jay?
I think
you look
so.
like you're struggling.
There's two teams that one AFC, one NFC team that I'm debating between.
Well, let's see. You got 3 seconds to get your answers in, guys. See, I see a bunch of good answers in here. Oh, all these answers are good. Answers
I think I got it wrong.
The correct answer is the Chiefs. The Chiefs have the longest active playoff streak. The Patriots missed the playoffs last season.
That's what I was thinking.
Year, they did not make it. Is the reason
it was between
the
the Packers, the Packers and the Chiefs were the two. And Alex Smith got the playoffs a few times in a row, and then Mahomes has been to the AFC Championship 4 years in a row. So
Mr. Scamper said Green Bay, Mexico, Panama. We got the song stuck in his head is what happened right there.
It happens.
That song used to get stuck in my head so bad. Next question. Which coach on NBC's The Voice has won the show the most times? So over the course of their 20-plus seasons, which coach has won the show the most times? And for those of you that aren't familiar with the terminology, the coaches are basically the judges. They create a team where they coach the singers on their team, and one singer wins each season, and that singer has a coach. Jay, do you know this one? Are you a Voice fan?
I have been in the past. Actually, a guy who used to sing worship music at our church finished second a few seasons ago.
Who was it?
Britton Buchanan.
Yep, I remember you telling me about that. I remember him.
He's from the city, city I grew up in. It was really cool. My parents they used to own a restaurant. They named a burger after him and wore Team Britain shirts and everything. It was really cool to see the community rally around him.
That's really awesome. Yeah, because he made it very far. Like he came in second, you said, right? Like
yeah.
There was a girl I worked with in high school whose brother made it to like the battle rounds, but then got eliminated, and people were freaking out at that. I can't imagine if you had someone in the finale in your hometown. That's wild. See, a lot of good answers in here. The correct answer is Blake Shelton. Blake Shelton is the correct answer. Lots of people got that one right. Munder Difflin, you were so close with Carrot Top. He's won quite a few seasons of The Voice, but not enough.
He sings like an angel too. Like, have you heard Carrot Top? My goodness.
No, I haven't heard him recently. I have not heard Carrot Top recently. Let's move on to our next question, guys. The University of Central Florida was recently overtaken as the university campus with the highest enrollment in the country. Which SEC school recently overtook them with a student body of 73,284 students? And guys, this is on a campus. This isn't including the entire network of schools. This is on a campus. According to Wikipedia. Also, Peng's picks with the question, CeeLo Green. I'm not sure he ever won. I know he was the judge of one season.
Yeah, I don't think he was the first couple of seasons.
I didn't watch too much
of the original one that's left. I watched the first couple of seasons.
Jay, do you know how long I went operating not knowing that Gnarls Barkley and CeeLo Green were the same person? Like
Are
years.
you serious?
like literal years did I not know that those guys were the same.
I don't remember what award show it was, but did you see the one where he was like completely in like this gold outfit, like face mask and everything? Like it was like a gold tux. You have to look it up. It's fantastic.
No, I've never seen that. I'm going to have to look it up. Guys, the correct answer to this question is Texas A&M. For those of you that put that, congratulations. They've been near the top, number 2 for a while. UCF was the number 1 school since like 2015. But just this past school year, Texas A&M took them over. JL, I'm going to kill you for making that your picture. You think you're funny? You're about to get honked. Let's see. And JL, I'm sorry, but Texas is not correct. That's a different school entirely.
Hold on. Let me share my screen real quick because you have to see this. Anytime somebody brings up CeeLo Green, I have to, if I can get it to show. Where'd you go, Simon? There we go. Look at that fantastic outfit. You still with me? That's CeeLo Green.
I'm right here. He looks like Thanos crossed with an Oscar.
That's very
good.
Good.
Like he looks like if Thanos got turned into an Oscar trophy and they handed them out. That's awesome. That's unbelievable.
Anytime somebody brings him up,
just that UT is a school, Texas is a state, and the timer ran out. Maybe you should have led with that third one, JL, because the first two are irrelevant. People also refer to UT as Texas. And I will not hear any of your semantics. It's technically University of Texas. Yeah, well, get over yourself. And Mr. Scamper said UT is an infection. Yeah, UT infection. Oh my God, guys, we're going to move on to our next question. Nice job, Mr. Scampers. I didn't know cats could get UTIs. Your next question is, according to Fantasy Data ADP, only one wide receiver drafted as a top 5 wide receiver finished in the top 5 in PPR scoring. Who was that wide receiver? And how many more times can I say wide receiver in the next 5 minutes?
Wide receiver.
So this is the top 5 wide receivers drafted. Only one of them finished in the top 5. Who was that player?
Hunter Renfrow.
Hunter Renfrow is the answer to all wide receiver questions.
I knew it.
I am not an angry boy. I said your Texas was wrong. You're an angry boy. I'm so happy up here.
You two, all right, enough. You two need to hug and hug it out.
It's all him, Dad.
No. Do you want to go to your room? You're going to lose your tablet time.
Actually, I would love to go to my room right after this.
No tablet.
Fine,
no tablet,
I'll go straight to bed at 7:30.
That's right.
The actual answer is Devontae Adams. Most of you guys got that one. It was Devontae Adams. Nice job. JL, it was not Justin Jeff.
Do you like my dad voice?
No, I hated it.
It's because you've heard it before.
It needs to be meaner. We're going to go on to our next question, guys. Which NFL team currently has the worst odds to win the 2023 Super Bowl, according to the Fanduel Sportsbook? And so it's listed as the 2023 Super Bowl on Fanduel. This is next year's Super Bowl. Okay, so this is the Super Bowl that's going to take place in 2023 after the 2022 season.
There's 3 teams.
So which team has the worst odds? See
Brady,
some good answers in the chat.
I feel attacked by Brady's answer.
What did Brady say? Did he say the Giants?
Of course he did.
Brady, and they're saying the Giants. Guys, the correct answer is the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans currently have the worst odds to win next year's Super Bowl. So J-Wall, come here now. Craig, Dame, Mr. Scampers, and JL all got that one right. Good job, JL. I'm proud of you for getting that one.
Yeah,
Submit
Simon,
answers.
you are a little power hungry. I don't like your attitude right now, honestly.
What?
I'm
How
just
am I
playing.
power hungry?
I love you. I don't know. I just wanted to go along with it for a little bit.
JL's been mean to me all day, and I've been nothing but nice to him. He's just a
JL. JL, call Simon right now and tell him you're sorry.
No, I'm busy. Your next question, guys, is who scored more PPR fantasy points in the 2021 regular season? Mark Andrews, Deontay Johnson, or Leonard Fournette?
This is a good one. This is a good one.
So which of these three players, cross position, scored more points in the 2021 season? Okay, you know this one?
I'm pretty confident it's not one of these guys. I'm having a hard time between the two, but I think I'm going to go. Let's see. And I'm the only person that picked this one, so maybe I am wrong.
We got a lot of answers in the chat. Jay, what did you say? You said Fournette, and you're the only person who said
I went Fournette.
The correct answer is Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is the correct answer. And Dame, you know what? They just put MA. They were in the process of typing Mark Andrews and ran out of time. I'm going to give it to you, Dame. That MA shows that you knew the answer.
Well, it could have been the initials, just saying Mark Andrews. So
you're right.
I think that's
that could also be the initials.
Let's give it to you know what? And Fournette kind of sounds like Mark Andrews, so I think you should just give me the points too.
Nope, absolutely not. And John Luke says Deontay Johnson doesn't play in the NFL. That's correct. I spelled it right. That is how you spell Deontay.
You put Josna.
Oh, Deontay Josnan.
Yeah, Deontay Josnan.
Deontay Josnan. Well, that wasn't the answer anyways.
Right. That was a trick. Well played. See, I was right. I was with Dame. He had the initials.
Last minute initials. Let's move on to our next question over here. Trippy Trout keeping that lead in first place. Craig in second and Dame in third. Question 10 before the final round. Which NFL team has the number one overall pick in the upcoming 2022 NFL draft? So which team currently has, not currently, they've got the number one pick. The regular season's over. Which team's going to be picking first?
I still have the CeeLo Green pictures up, and I want that outfit. Like, I want to wear that.
Yeah. Could you wear that to work, Jay?
Yeah, why not?
It's within your dress code.
A Power Rangers villain, like that's what it reminds me of, like Ultimate Putty Patrol, like something like that. The next level Putty Patrol or something. And he's walking around like this too. That's what gets me. Like maybe that's the only way he can. I wonder how he pees in that. Maybe he just goes. What do you think?
No, I think he just I think he holds it indefinitely. I think CeeLo Green doesn't pee, if I'm being honest. I think he just holds it. The correct answer, guys, is the Jaguars. The Jaguars is the correct answer. Trippy Trout and Z2. I'll give you credit for putting Jags in there. Let's see. Maria said me. I'm sorry that is incorrect. And JL, you got this one right on stream not too long ago. You did the order of the first three teams. I thought for
he got made fun of for how he says Jaguars.
Yeah, you got this one right. I thought for sure you were going to get this one. And Brady, for Trevor Lawrence, I'm actually going to give you credit. You showed you knew the right team. I'm going to give you credit for Trevor Lawrence as well. Okay, guys, moving into our final round. Trippy Trout's in first. Dame knocking on the door in second with Craig right there as well. And Brady in fourth place. Let's go to our final question. So vote for how hard you want this question, but it's not going to matter at all.
Nobody wants to go medium. I'm going to go medium. I feel bad for medium.
Gross. And Scott said Texans is not a state. That's true. That is very true. And JL coming in, I think he fact checked it. JL, thank you for fact checking that message. Because I wasn't positive on that one.
Do we trust JL fact checking anything? I mean, the guy
100%.
doesn't like bacon.
Yeah, but he can fact check things. It's not as long as it's not an opinion, he can go in there and fact check it like a
I don't trust anybody that doesn't like bacon. Period. End of story.
Jay, I didn't eat bacon until I was 21 years old. I'd never had bacon until I was 21. If we're being honest, I only tried it. Oh, Jay's gone. I'll tell all of you guys. I only tried it because of a girl in college who made me bacon, and I didn't want to be the asshole who didn't eat the bacon that she made. And then
it was the most amazing thing. Thank you.
Not the most amazing thing, but it was very delicious.
It is I'm not going to go on a bacon tangent.
Scott said unfollow. What? Oh, just JL if it's the bacon thing. I like bacon. And Dave also said WTF. Yeah, I didn't eat any meat until I was like 18. I just thought it was gross, and then I started eating some meat, but bacon was one of the last ones to one. And JL said, tell Leanne that story. She understands that there were previous girls in my life and doesn't get jealous if one of them fed me bacon. She's
fed
pretty
you
cool.
Bacon? Were you like laying and just fed you?
Well, so if someone fed me, like at restaurants they feed me, but they're not putting it into my mouth. They just gave me the plate with the food on it.
Well, just the way you said it. It's like,
and you know what? Even if I did lay on a bed and another girl in a previous life or in previous years had dropped bacon into my mouth.
Have you been reincarnated, Simon? And you haven't told anybody yet?
I was reincarnated I was an emperor in a past life, but instead of grapes, I had bacon fed to myself. We're going to move on to our final question, guys. Your last question is, which European country consumes the most chocolate per capita in the world with a whopping 19.4 pounds per year? So this is the country that eats the most chocolate, and per capita means per person. So this is the amount that one person eats in a year. There's one country that eats over 19 pounds of chocolate per person per year. It's a lot of chocolate.
That is a lot of chocolate. I feel like there's some states in the U.S. that probably have that same situation.
And Davis said, oof, I want to change my answer. Did you see the other answers and thought some of those looked good? I hate that feeling. You submit it and you're like, oh man, yeah, those are good answers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly how I feel. Hey, me, Maria, same answer.
Let's see. The answer is Switzerland. Switzerland is the correct answer. Looks like a bunch of you guys got that one right.
Make sure we honk the champion, by the way. Don't forget about that. That's why we play, to get honked. Oh, double honk.
Double honk Dave and Trippy Trout coming in first. And it looks like Dave wasn't able to submit a wager for the final one. We started before he submitted it, but he tied for first right there. Dame and Craig tied for third with Brady right behind him. Nice job, guys. Dame back on the leaderboard. Nice job. Nice job on that one. And good job, Trippy. This was your day, trivia-wise. You came in and you dominated. Nice job.
Absolutely,
guys.
Love it.
And Jay Wall said 13th best finish today. And Dame said, I'm back, baby. Welcome back, Dame, onto the leaderboard. Glad to have you there. And Dave, you're not a loser. You're a winner. You're just you're the first winner.
Dave is actually going to be on the game show next week.
Woohoo! So we'll find out if you're a loser then, Dave.
Yeah.
You're not a loser till you lose on the game show. And Craig said, can't trip that trout. Indeed, you can't. Guys, thank you everyone for joining us for Fantasy Football Pub Trivia tonight. Shout out to our winners for today. Trippy Trout, nice job. Dave, nice job. Dame, Bam, you guys killed it as well. We are going to call it for today after 3 rounds of trivia, but we'll be back with more of this in the future. So stay tuned. Thursday nights seem to work, so we'll keep doing this on Thursday nights. Everyone, If you have not done so already and enjoyed today's game, hit that like button and then make sure you're subscribed to our channel at Front Yard Fantasy. Until next time, though, we are out of here, guys. Happy Thursday and adios, everybody.
Trading makes fantasy fun.